What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new series on the channel. I am so excited to introduce this to all of you. This is PokeTubers On. Now, this is a community series of sorts where I bring content creators and Twitch streamers from the entire Pokemon community together, and each video we tackle a different question, and you guys get a little bit of a deeper insight onto all of these different people's thoughts on certain topics. Today, we're going to be asking the question, how has content creation affected gaming in your life? If there are certain content creators that you want to see on the show, let us know in the comment section below, as well as any questions. We're looking for questions that dive a little bit deeper into their lives, not just what's your favorite Pokemon or what's your favorite shiny, but something that you wouldn't normally ask them in a stream, something that you get a little bit more of a deeper answer on. This was an idea that we had on the Pokemon Fab 5 on that community channel that I'm a part of, and that was from Old School Sin. He will be in this video. Just want to give him credit there, and with this series, we're going, like I said, a little bit deeper. With that, I'm not going to go too much further. I'm just going to let everyone else talk, and I'll answer the question as well at the end. Thank you, guys. Hope you're excited for this series, and the playlist will be down below to check out the rest of these episodes once they start rolling out. Alright? Enjoy.
Hey guys, it's JPP, aka Just Play Pokemon. I'm glad to be here for PokeTubers On. You can find me on all of the social media platforms at Just Play Pokemon, including Twitch, where I have a lot of fun with the 4th Gen Gamer, doing all kinds of playthroughs. Okay, so how content creation has affected gaming in my life? Well, I think that it has greatly affected gaming in my life. I used to just play for fun. You hear this a lot with a lot of people. I loved playing video games since I was a, wee lad, or if you will. I loved all of that. But the thing about content creation, when you start doing it for YouTube or for Twitch or for any of the platforms, is at first you just do it for fun. Most people do anyway. But if you get partnered or some sort of way to make money on it, then things change 100%. It's completely a different game. People expect more from you, and you expect more from yourself, and there's a pressure and an outside thing. It's not necessarily negative, but for me, that definitely changed things 100%. Overall, it's been for the better because, if I stream and somebody donates to me or subscribes to me, then I put money back into my equipment. I've got this microphone right here, this Blue Yeti, because a lot of people were very supportive on YouTube, and I decided to make it kind of take a little business-like approach, and the more that I made from Twitch streams or YouTube stuff, the better my content got, because I wanted to give back to those that gave to me. My motto is take care of who takes care of you. That's very important to me, and I mean that's basically the gist of how I operate as a content creator. It's affected gaming in my life very positively. The only thing that I really miss is I don't like the fact that I feel so much of a dedication and a desire to please others with my content that sometimes I forget to just go play a Mario game or go do something without an audience. I don't just fire up the game or any game very much and just play without having, just play. I just play for fun. So that's kind of the only thing that I really miss, but that's on me. That's not on you guys. You guys are great. I love you, appreciate you, and I support you. JPP family, that's all I got for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's JPR, and if you don't know me, I am also another Pokemon YouTuber. And first things first, thank you 4th Gen Gamer for including me in this video. I think it's going to be a really fun series. I really like these kind of interview type things. So just a quick shout out to Josh. Thank you for putting all this stuff together. I think it's going to be great. But anyway, the question itself: how has content creation affected gaming for me? For me, honestly, I don't think it has as much as other people, because I hear a lot of other people say, since they became a content creator, they haven't been able to find the same amount of joy in video games as they used to. It's a job now. They can't, fully enjoy the game like they used to. And for me, that really hasn't happened as much, because I only upload Pokemon content, so I only really stress about getting through Pokemon games in a timely manner. But like Sun and Moon, I was like, okay, I had to beat this in 2 weeks or so I can start making videos about it. But then again, when I think back, even before I was a content creator, like Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Diamond and Pearl and stuff, I still rushed through the game in 5 days or something. So there's not really that much of a difference, to be honest. It's just I'm talking about the game after I beat it. So not that much of a difference there for me, at least. And then other games, like I said, being a pure Pokemon YouTuber really hasn't affected my experience with other games. Like I went and got the Switch this weekend, and I've been sitting down playing Zelda Breath of the Wild recently, and just putting hours at a time into it. I'm not really feeling like any kind of stress at all. I still enjoy it like any other game I used to enjoy, because, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm a Pokemon channel. If I upload Zelda content, nobody's gonna watch it. So I'm fully enjoying Breath of the Wild. I think it's a great game, and just about any other game, like I sit down and play like Smash, or, you know, Pokken, or Splatoon, or something like that. If I sit down and play it, and it's not Pokemon, like, I just feel full enjoyment, honestly. Like, that's just me. I know a lot of other people can't say that, but I can, so I consider myself very fortunate.
Hey guys, so the question is, how has content creation affected gaming in my life? And I'd say the biggest change it's made is that I play a lot more Pokemon than I thought I would. But that's okay, because even when I'm not, say, streaming or creating something for YouTube Pokemon related, I'm outside playing Pokemon Go. So I'm kind of addicted to Pokemon. But as far as how it's affected my life in gaming, I'd say really not that much, because all in all, I probably wouldn't go and grab some garbage game and play it on stream like I would now. Like, I can go laugh about a really bad game with a bunch of people in stream, and it really just opens a lot of doors to be able to do a lot of things. Like, I think I enjoy video games more now that I create content or stream the video games than I ever did before. I think mostly before I used to just collect games, collect old retro, hilariously bad, funny things at video game stores, and I never would really sit down and play them. And as much as I don't play a whole bunch of different games all the time, creating content has allowed me to simply just go grab Sonic 06 and we can just sit there and laugh at it for like 10 minutes and then go switch to another game. We don't have to play it all day, but like, I don't know. Creating content has just really made me enjoy Pokemon more, of course, because I do that all the time. Like, I honestly can't get enough. Like, you would think that I would be sick of it by now, but I'm not. I gotta find all the shiny Pokemon, right? Really, I guess I enjoy video games more. That's pretty much the whole entire gist of it. I enjoy Pokemon. I enjoy random, really bad games like Donkey Kong is great, but we were playing that the other day. I probably would have never pulled that out and played that today. So I guess that's pretty much it for me. Thank you for listening to me ramble for 2 minutes.
Hello guys, what is up? This is GalacticElliot on PokeTubers On today. Shout out to the Fortune Gamer for having me on today for a nice little topic that I've kind of wanted to put input on for a while. And that topic question is, how has content creation affected gaming in your life? So for those that are not aware, I'm a YouTuber and I'm a Twitch streamer. I have been doing this for a very long time now, YouTube longer than Twitch, of course. And I've been kind of, I guess, doing this professionally, in quotation marks, if you will, ever since about 2009. So it's been a long time, and over the years I've done lots of different types of content. I've done Mario, I've done speedrunning, I've done Pokemon, stuff like that, some Smash here and there, Mario Kart, Halo, whatever you want to call it. I do lots of Nintendo content, but right now, you know, my channel is more so centralized around Pokemon. And ever since it's been more so centralized around Pokemon, games have felt a little bit, I guess, less fun to me. And, you know, nobody should ever feel like that, but that's what kind of creating kind of does to you, because if it becomes a big part of your life and it becomes kind of like an everyday thing in your life, you really start to kind of delve into that factor and delve into that mindset that you always have to be recording if you're playing a game. And then that kind of deters you away from wanting to play games, because then you know, don't really feel like playing it. It feels kind of like a job rather than a hobby to you, as, you know, this is supposed to be a thing you do in your leisure time for fun. But, you know, doing that kind of stuff, you know, it kind of ruins gaming for you in a way. Not saying that content creating is something that ruins games in general, but whenever you're playing one game too much, it kind of does burn you out. So that's why I always tell people, you know, especially the smaller people, that they should really kind of play games that they enjoy and play different types of games rather than getting themselves stuck into one niche and one game in general, because then you can, you know,
not get bored of it. You can enjoy different games every day and different parts of different games every day instead of just doing one portion of a game pretty much every single day, because you get burnt out of it. And I feel like that's what the issue is with content creating and gaming, because you get bored of one thing and you are constantly only doing one thing on your stream or in your YouTube channel, and that's kind of what, you know, kind of makes people turn off in a way from video games. And that's kind of what content creating does to you over time. It makes you feel like you always have to be recording whenever you're playing games, and if you're not, you know, recording while you're playing a game, you feel like you're wasting your time in a way. And I hate to say it, that's how I feel, and that's why I don't play games too much off stream, and that's never a fun time. So one thing I would always recommend is to switch it up a little bit and do different things on your, you know, YouTubes and Twitch channels, because then you won't get bored, then you won't feel kind of forced to do it. And for me, that, you know, for somebody like me who's been doing this for so long, I want to do it full time one day, it's important to, you know, keep that factor in your mind that you should really start to change up a little bit, take a break if you need to, and just remember that it's a game and it's supposed to be something that you play in the region, and it's something that you should play for fun. Content creating has not, you know, killed games for me, because I definitely enjoy them still, but it definitely makes me feel a little bit different compared to whenever I was a kid who genuinely just played it for fun and, you know, just didn't really talk to anybody except in my head to myself. So yeah, or, you know, just to friends. But either way, that's my take on this whole entire topic. On to the next person.
How has content creation affected gaming in my life? Well, content creation makes it a little weird in that the lines between just having fun with some video games and a job are blurred heavily. Like, even though what I do right now is not full-time, I'm very much still a part-time creator. You know, there's money to it, and as soon as there's money to it, things get complicated, you know, through donations and ad revenue and what have you. That said, it's probably the most fun thing I could have done. It gives me great pleasure taking something creative or just, you know, or a stream or what have you, and just taking it from start to finish and being able to say that I made lots of people, you know, happy, less depressed, and are just mindlessly entertained, whatever you want to call it. Giving people a place to hang out and enjoy, you know, at worst escapism and at best just pure fun.
What is up, guys? This is John, aka Pokemon, and today I will be bringing you guys my thoughts for how has content creation affected gaming in my life for PokeTubers On, a brand new series created by my good friend Josh, or the 4th Gen Gamer. I'm actually really excited about this. It'll be cool to see other people's thoughts, and this question is a really good one. A lot of people talk about it, and I actually have kind of a different thought process when it comes to this than a lot of different creators, and I have been creating content for a very long time. It's been 6 or 7 years by now. I don't remember exactly when I started. I know when, I don't know the exact date. It was at the end of 4th generation for Pokemon, and I've always created Pokemon content. You know, my channel has almost always just been Pokemon. And I'm not burnt out on the game whatsoever. I play the game every day, I have fun with the game every day, and I love Pokemon. It's my favorite game. And a lot of people are just burnt out on Pokemon, or they don't want to play it anymore. I've seen so many people quit and never touch the game again. You know, some people come back and forth, but there's just a lot of people who really get burnt out on it, and it's because, you know, it kind of gets monotonous creating content every day. And when you're a gamer on YouTube, especially when you get a little bit of success, I wouldn't say I'm super successful, but I have enough people watching every day that I want to produce a video each day, and there's people who stream each day or upload and stream each day, and there's a lot that goes into it. And for me, how it's affected gaming in my life, Pokemon is no longer a game that I play outside of YouTube for fun. It's something that I have fun with when I record, and recording and playing together, it's really fun, and I get to share it with friends, and that's what keeps it fun, if that makes sense. You know, I make sure that Pokemon is the game that is my, you know, recording game. It's what, I guess, in a sense, kind of like my part-time job for, you know, YouTube. I take this seriously, I take this as seriously as I would a job, but I still have fun with it. And that's how I still enjoy gaming. You know, outside of it, I'll go with my roommate and play. Maybe we'll play some 2K, we'll play some Madden. You know, the other day I went to a store and then picked up Knights of the Old Republic just to play through that again, and I've been having a blast just playing through that on my own time. You know, I make time to make Pokemon videos each day, and I still have fun playing Pokemon, in large part because there's so many different things to do in Pokemon. So many different generations, you can battle, you can shiny hunt. You know, you could just sit there, play with some friends, you know, play through a game and relax with it. And there's so many different facets which makes it really fun. But in general, I would say to wrap this all up, all these different thoughts that are kind of scattered, put them into one, content creating has affected gaming in my life in the way that it took my favorite game and turned it into something that I still play every day, but I don't just play it for fun. I play it to create videos to entertain you guys, and I really enjoy playing those videos, or just making those videos for you guys. It's a lot of fun for me. Beyond that, it's kind of making it so I try to focus on gaming for fun outside of Pokemon, finding other games, finding time to relax, you know, after a long day of school. Maybe I made some videos at some point, just relax, play a game with a friend, play a game by myself, and have some fun. So those are my thoughts on that, and thank you very much for having me be a part of this.
So the question that is being asked for Josh's relaunch of PokeTubers On, how has content creating affected your gaming in your life? Before I started YouTube and all, I was still a big gamer. I played a lot of different games as well back then. Then again, I played some different games then than I do now. I guess it really has, being in the Pokemon community has definitely opened up my eyes to a little bit of different games. Outside of Pokemon though, it's like it's hard to explain. Before then, I was playing like Battlefield. You know, I still would play Battlefield. Played Halo. I would still play Halo. But you know, I have another channel as well that does sports. I'm very involved in that. You know, I'm just involved with a lot of different games, and you know, I'm always willing to try out a game. You know, how it affects me content creating it, in my content creation. If I feel like if I want to have fun with it with you guys, you know, I'm more than happy to share my experiences with you in a video game. That's the whole point of a Let's Player, is to share my experience with you guys and to have you guys enjoy what you guys are seeing on your screen. But me personally, I've always been open to games. I can't say that it has affected me gaming wise. I've always been open to try games just to try them. But if the question was presented, you know, backwards of how has gaming affected your content creation, you know, I would probably answer that a little differently. But as of right now, as the question was being asked, I guess I've just been more open to games. It's just about it. I'm always keeping an open mind about stuff. So if you wanted to ask me that, that is my answer.
So for me personally, the relationship between content creation and gaming, there is a pretty strong one there. Now, when I started making content about a little over 4 years ago, you know, I played games more, I guess, strictly just because I wanted to, just for fun and everything, and I just played them, if that makes sense. You know, you just play a game and you do your thing. It's different when you're doing the whole content creation, you know, shindig. It's a different kind of a mindset when you're going into it. I have less motivation to play games for the game part of it, as weird as it may sound, but more for the actual entertainment value of it and my passion for content creation itself, the whole aspect of going and editing videos and bringing people together and doing thumbnails and all of these other aspects that come together. I feel like I've had a little bit of a drop in my passion for gaming overall, but it hasn't been for nothing. It's been traded for a passion for more content creation than anything. At the same time, I don't really play games for fun anymore, which is a shame. Unless I'm with friends, I fall into that category of I either play games for content creation or I play them with friends. There's no medium, just me sitting down, open up Steam, and playing Grand Theft Auto by myself for 5 hours. So that's kind of a little bit of a weird side effect of all this that kind of hurts sometimes. It kind of does suck, but like I said, I have traded it for, you know, a passion in content creation. It's not that I don't care about gaming anymore, but that passion, that love for gaming has been definitely tilted more towards content creation, you know, the whole aspect of editing videos, coming up with cool projects and everything, which isn't a bad thing. That's just the result of it. So rather interesting. And with that being said, that is that for this first episode of PokeTubers On. First of all, I want to give a big thank you to everyone that was a part of this episode of this series. I'm super excited to launch this. I hope you guys will enjoy this. If you guys have any questions in terms of suggestions that you want to be a part of this series, leave them in the comment section below. I will definitely be taking a look at them. If there's some that I think would be a perfect fit for the series, I will try my best to implement them. And if there are any content creators that you want to see answering questions in this series, it won't be every single episode that they'll be in it. However, if you want me to try and slide them in an episode or two, then go ahead and let me know in the comments. Go ahead and tweet at them. Let them know, hey, we want you in PokeTubers On. With that, thank you guys. I hope you will enjoy this series going forward. I hope to have it up about 3 to 4 times a month, so a little less than once a week. We'll see how everything goes. With that, thank you guys once again, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.